second. Wait 1 second. Listen for a second. You are going to have a partner some days. Jake, you don't need that. Jake, stop walking. Jake, just go back by the pencil sharpener and just stand right where you were now. Micah. Okay. A tissue is a reasonable reason to get up in the middle of something and walk somewhere, but sharpening your pencil is not, because you don't need your pencil this very second. You have to just start. Some days during our opinion writing unit, you're going to work with a partner, and it's going to be the same partner for the next couple of weeks. So today, I want you to sit with your partner. So I'm going to tell you your partner. Unfortunately, we have a few people absent, so those people, you're just going to, we'll kind of put you together somehow today. And I'm going to put them up here, but I need another push pin. So for now, Julia and Jake. Julia, unfortunately, is not here. Caitlin and Dylan. Brandon and Cassie. Nick and Ella. Maya and Leanna. Maya's not here. Serena and Hadley. Micah and Jaden. Ben and Zeke. Ava and Sylvie. And Allie and Luke. So Ella's also not here. So come to the rug and sit next to your partner. Yeah, so just sit. If your partner's not here, just sit by yourself for a moment. Let's have so the people who aren't here, let's have Nick. Because we have 3 not here, let's have Nick and Jake and who's the other person? Hadley. Those 3 are going to sit next to each other. No, not Hadley. Sorry, not Hadley. My bad. Leanna, sorry. Leanna, Jake, and Nick just sit next to each other since none of you guys have partners here. All right? Okay, and slide back just a little bit there. Jake, just don't sit in the very, very front. Just maybe in between Cassie and Ben is good there. Thank you. All right. So we are starting our persuasive writing unit today. We are going to start with a topic that kids generally agree with. A statement that kids generally I love ice cream. I love ice cream. I'm hoping that all or most of you guys actually love ice cream because it's much easier to do. Actually, even if you don't, you can think of good reasons why ice cream is really good. Who actually doesn't love ice cream, by the way? Anyone out there doesn't love ice cream? Okay, so people who don't love ice cream can step in the hall. Everyone else, we're going to have some sundaes. So, just kidding. So, you are, in this unit, you are going to do a type of writing that may not be something you've done before. You're going to be writing essays, which sounds incredibly grown-up and something like college kids would do, which is true, but it is something, it's really just a word for the type of writing you're doing. You're not writing stories. You're not writing poems right now. You're going to be writing a piece, you're going to be doing a piece of writing where you're basically going to try to convince somebody of something that you think or something you feel strongly about. So we can call that an essay. Ava, you have a comment?
Sounds like Hogwarts students.
Definitely, and if you were in Hogwarts, you'd have to write it on those big scrolls, right? And I'd assign a certain number of scrolls that you had to write, and you'd have one of those crazy pens with a feather and everything. So we're going to use computers instead. All right? So it's the way that we're going to start is by writing an essay kind of all together, and then you're going to kind of go off with the computer and kind of finish it on your own. And it's very formulaic. Does anyone know what I mean by formulaic? When I say it's kind of formulaic. It follows a formula. Does anyone know what that means? Think for a second. Dylan, what do you think that means? Yeah, it's written in a certain form, and it's kind of a strict form that you're going to stick with. And for the beginning, I think that's the best way to do it. Really keep it simple, keep with this form. But as you get better at writing these, you're going to kind of branch out and you're going to get more creative, and you might experiment with different ways of organizing it. But to start with, we're going to all do it together. And the way that we're going to organize it is called boxes and bullets. So this is the learning objective. You will be able to structure an essay. This sounds really fancy. It is really fancy. You will be able to structure an essay to communicate your thesis statement, which you might not even know what that means yet, and your reasons for your thesis statement in the boxes and bullets format. This is the boxes and bullets format. Here's the box, here's the bullets. Pretty simple, really. Boxes and bullets. It's just a way to organize your thinking before you start writing. In the box goes the thesis statement. If you're in 9th grade, your history teachers probably aren't going to let you have a thesis statement that says, "I love ice cream." It doesn't really fit, like, it's not a true thesis statement in a way. But it's a perfect thing for us to start with. You are trying to argue or convince someone why ice cream is so great. So we're calling that a thesis statement. I love ice cream. And the bullets are going to be our reasons for why ice cream is so great. So to start with, I want you to turn to your partner and try to come up with as many reasons as you can think of why ice cream is so awesome. So help is not going to